Sure. Yeah, Craig, how did you sort of see that game? What did you see sort of went wrong for you guys?
We let too many points in. You don't win semi-finals or finals games letting the opposition score 28, and they scored a couple of soft ones too. Ones that the last couple of weeks we've been defending well, and then a couple in the first half. They were soft as butter. So that was a disappointing thing. I thought at stages we defended well, but again, you just can't. I don't know where those tries actually come from and how our defence, let us down for that, like that. So, like I say, it's disappointing. It has been a hard year. It's been a long year, with the injuries that we've had, and obviously a few other things happening. So I thought, the guys did a good job to finish where we finished. But just to go out in that performance, especially defensively, was disappointing.
Sort of sum up the season, Craig, because defensively you've been a bit patchy.
Yeah, we've been a bit patchy everywhere, to be quite honest, with our attack as well. As I said, I think some of it's come a little bit with some of the injuries and key position injuries, and working out what fits best and whatever. So, but having said that, there's other clubs go through injury issues as well. And as I said, I was pretty proud of them to finish where we finished, or even to have a chance for the top four of our last game. But just the last 3 weeks we've been really inconsistent with. I thought the last 2 weeks, our defence was pretty good, and our attack needed a bit of fine tuning. And then today, to score 20 points, that should be enough to win a final. And but you let 28 in, you're going to lose every time.
Can you put your finger on what the Raiders do well? Because obviously they've had the wood over you now for 5 games.
Well, like I say, they defended a lot better than us today. So I don't know about the other times, but again, we had opportunities where, where I think we were 4 in front there. We had a couple of opportunities where we could have put some more pressure on them, but losing the ball on first tackles and second tackles, and basically took the pressure off them. And at the end of the day, they just played better than us today, and they obviously looks like they wanted a little bit more than we did.
Jess, that must have been hard. Like, it's your last game playing for Melbourne, and obviously, did it feel like even when you guys were in front that you actually were on top, or it was a weird game, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think the game pretty much summed up our season. It felt pretty inconsistent out there. Did some really good things and then did some really soft things. I thought we were definitely a chance of winning once we got up. I was pretty confident for most of the game that we could win it. You have to be, I think, in finals footy. But yeah, it's really tough. I was just saying to the boys, it hasn't really sunk in yet. I'm sure when I'm cleaning out my locker and getting ready to move on, it'll really sink in. And this place has done, a lot for me and my family, and I'm really going to miss this place. So yeah, it's really tough.
Craig, just comment on those boys that are leaving. There's a fair few of them. Just what they've meant for the club, I guess.
Oh yeah, they've been tremendous for us, all of them. Like obviously, Jess and Kenny, they've been here since 2008. That's a long time, and they've done a lot for our club. And I just think for me, I'm so disappointed today. It is more about for them. I think they deserve to go out on a better note than that. And but like I said, they've done a wonderful job for us here. Fusa's come here and folded his 2 brothers here. He's been here longer than them, but he's turned into a state of origin Australian player, during that time. And, the other 3 have all, played for New Zealand. So, they've done a lot of great things for our club, and they've done some really great things for themselves, since they've been here, in rep teams. And, like I say, it's just disappointing that we're sending them out on this note, to be quite honest, As Jess said, it sort of I know. It probably still hasn't sunk in. It's sort of, the Bromwiches have been around for so long that we're probably going to come back first day of pre-season expecting to be here, but they're not going to be here. Like I say, they've done unbelievable stuff for this club, especially as they've got a bit older as well. They've been our leaders this year, and it's not an easy job taking over from guys like Cameron Smith and Cooper and Billy, those sort of guys. But they've the club's always been their number one priority, not themselves, and I think that's probably the number one trait when you're looking for leaders.